So the chapter is out. The brand new Bleach chapter is here. And of course it comes out when I am not at home. I was at a work party and somebody messaged me and they were like, the chapter is out. They sent me a link and everything. And I was like, oh my God, of course this is happening now. So if I look a little disheveled, that's because I've literally basically just got home at the time of recording from said party. Did I cut it a little bit short to read the new chapter of Bleach? Yes. Do I have regrets? Absolutely not. I'm really excited. I cannot believe there's a brand new chapter of Bleach right here. I'm just going to do, first of all, a live reaction to my first reading of this new chapter. I think it'll be a fun little thing to do. I say little, it's a pretty hefty chapter, so it could be a lengthy video. But it'd be fun. Be fun to experience it together. Now, I was planning to kind of do this with the official release that drops when Viz upload it on Monday, I think they said they're doing. So we'll tie our full review and breakdown into that, but I couldn't wait. Somebody messaged me the link and I was like, I just have to do this now. I don't have the willpower to leave it sat there. So yeah, let's just crack on with this. The only part of this chapter I've actually seen, despite the leaks, is the colour page. Let's talk about this briefly. Probably easiest if I put the pictures up on screen rather than actually show you the tablet. But so, it's just so good to have another Bleach colour page after so long. There's not a huge amount to talk about, really. It's basically just Ichigo, Renji, and all of the current captains of the Gotei 13 jumping off of a building. I love the background. Kind of has almost like a sort of Persona vibe, but I really like it. The colouring style is nice. Kind of got a bit of that Burn the Witch feel to the actual way the page is coloured. But just a couple of cursory remarks. So immediately, obviously, we have our main character, Ichigo, front and centre, looking a lot more like 686 Ichigo than he did in that promotional picture we got like last week, whenever it was. So that's pretty nice. Kyoraku just looking awesome in the bottom corner there. Never stopped being cool. There's Captain Lisa Yadomaru of the 8th Division in the middle there, wielding Haguro Tombo. Appears to be the only person actually using Shikai, although Kensei might have Tachikaze in its dagger forms. Kind of hard to tell. Oh no, Renji's obviously got Shikai out as well. I'm still not a fan of Renji's hair. Yeah, it just doesn't... I kind of liked him having that wild, untamed look. There's Isane. There's Iba. Kenpachi looks kind of hilarious in this picture. Like he looks like a plane or something. There's my boy Rose. Shinji, I think that's Mayuri up top, but he looks very different. Okay. And then, of course, Rukia right at the front here. Captain Rukia, finally. So that's basically it, really. There's not a huge amount to talk about. It's cool, though, that the text says, like, the second coming of a legend, which, you know, absolutely fair enough. So let's do this, I guess. Let's dive in. I don't know what to expect. Are we going to get like, an actual continuation of the Thousand Year Blood Walk, an actual story? Like, I think I said in my last video, I was mostly expecting a slice of life chapter, so maybe that's what we'll get. So, all right, let's begin. We're beginning in fairly typical Kubo fashion with some form of narration. I'm not going to read it all out, but it's basically talking about a couple of goldfish. They were cute and I loved them a lot, but at some point the larger one died. Who is this talking? The remaining goldfish seemed to feel lonely. It was a good thing that the larger one died. I don't really know what that means. Okay, let's move on. Oh, there is a fish in the sky? What the heck is that? Is that supposed to be a hollow? Okay, we're already getting weird. And we're one page in. Is that supposed to be... Oh, that's cute. Okay, so we're at the Kurosaki family home. Kazui has Kazui and Kon on his door. I really like that. Okay. Orihime, come just check if he's asleep. There's something so weird about this, isn't there? Like, I'm just kind of reading it now, and it's like, it's so weird seeing Orihime as a mum. Like, we've just spent We've spent years with these characters. I can't believe this is back. Like, I know that obviously she was a mum in 686, but it's just weird. It's so weird. That's Con. That's really cute. Oh, but Kazui's up, and he's up to no good. He's up to a bit of mischief, it looks like. Where's he going? I like that Con is like trying to basically get him to listen to his mum. That doesn't seem like the Con we know, but I like that. Oh, okay. So now that is very much what we saw in the final chapter of the series. He's able to basically just turn into a Shinigami whenever he wants. So he jumps out the window, darkness enshrouds him, and he lands on one of the fish. What the heck is going on with these fish? Con's like, wait, I'm coming to... I like that Con's in it. Man, this is just so weird. I'm going to probably end up stopping in regular intervals to exclaim about how weird this whole situation is. I can't believe I'm reading a new chapter of Bleach. Like, the 1,000 Year Blood War arc is potentially... Well, it depends what happens here, but, like, is no longer the end of the series. Like, this is no longer the end of the series. This is a new chapter. It's like you know... Okay, anyway, I need to carry on. This is a long chapter, so... Oh, okay, I like that. So we're dealing with a spirit again. Getting some kind of old school Bleach vibes here. The art style, though, is really reminiscent of the 1,000 Year Blood War, which, you know, obviously makes a lot of sense. But potentially with a little more detail going on. There's some really nice backgrounds here. Who the hell is this guy? Other than the fact he's a spirit. Kazui is up to some dodgy stuff in the middle of the night, apparently. I do like his look. It's really simple, but I like the little hoodie coming out of his Shihakusho. I'll take you to a place where you won't be lonely today. That's a really nice drawing of that shrine in Karakura. So, Kazui's taking spirits to somewhere? I'm going to assume it's not the Soul Society, although it could be. So he's standing in front of some kind of... I completely honest, I don't really know what that is. What the hell? He's just summoned 3 eyeballs into the sky around him. That's weird. How does he know how to do this? What the heck? That's a really awesome picture. But basically, so Kazui's now standing in front of some kind of giant gaping... I mean, it kind of looks like a Garganta, except those look like teeth. So, some kind of big mouth? There's a lot of hell butterflies, which would imply it's got something to do with the Soul Society, but that's not... I don't think that's a portal we've ever seen before. It sure as hell isn't a Senkaimon. Doesn't look like a Varvelt Shadow, Vandenreich Shadow. There's no way we're getting any Sturmitor in this, is there? Alright, fine. So Kazui's taking someone... Alright, everyone's there. Who's everyone? Is he, like, collecting spirits? Soul Society! And the chapter's called No Breathes from Hell. I really missed Kubo's titles. Okay, 3 hours early. That's a lovely background. Anyone who says that Kubo can't do backgrounds is just talking utter rubbish. That's really, really nice. And now we're getting... I'm guessing this is going to be Ichika. Madarame Martial Arts Dojo. Ikaku's got a dojo. That's such a great picture of Ikaku. Kubo loves the crazy expressions on Ikaku. Okay, so Ichika is being taught swordsmanship by Ikaku, I think. I like that. That's awesome. Because obviously Renji and Ikaku have had the kind of sort of mentor relationship in the past. You know, there was that one point where Renji was like bowing to Ikaku, basically saying like, you have to take over from Captain Tozen. It might have been, I can't remember. But I like that. So that's really nice. It feels like a callback even if it's not, but it's cool to see Ikaku doing something. I feel like I underestimated how good it feels to be back. So Ichika leaps up, lands on the rooftop. That looks oddly like the way I introduced her in my sequel manga, which is kind of weird. Stop posing. She does kind of look like she's doing a superhero pose. I quite like Ichika. She seems to have taken personality traits more from... She kind of reminds me of both of them, actually. I bet you're longing to see Ichigo's kid. It's not like that between me and Kazui. Is Kubo trying to set up a ship between Kazui and Ichigo already? Oh, Yumichika. Looking, I think, exactly the same as he did in 686 with that little cape thing he's got on. You're beautiful today as well. Nice. I think the backgrounds are looking really, really kind of swish in this. All right. I think we might be getting to the meat of things now. Soul Funeral Festival. Okay, let's have a look. What is this? It's a ritual that takes place 12 years after the funeral of a captain that died in battle. It's my first time hearing of it. I hadn't heard of it till this year either. After all, captains rarely die in battle, unless it's the Quincy Blood War, of course. In which case we lost Yamamoto, Ukitake, and Unohana. I think they were the only three to die. Oh, they're actually talking about that. We did the previous Captain Commander's ritual the other day, then we did Captain Unohana's, and today's ritual is for Captain Ukitake. We capture a hollow in the world of the living and kill it in front of their grave. That means we could have seen Yamamoto and Unohana's graves. We know what Ukitake's looks like from 686. Or 685. It's an old custom, apparently. Okay. I'm going to assume he's talking to Ichigo on the phone. Yeah, it had to be. Look at Dad Ichigo. God, looks so weird. He looks pretty good, though. I never had a problem with how he looked, but I'm alright with it. Keigo started a ramen shop. I like that. Spirit ramen. I actually like that. This is what I mean. It's so weird. I'm so used to them all being in school, and now they got jobs. What does Ichigo do? I wonder if Orihime still works at the bakery, but that was their part-time work, obviously, during the Lost Agent arc. Is that Mizuhiro as well? Yeah, it is. Now, they say he doesn't have any customers, but there's someone right there. And who's that? Keigo's still getting abused. It's nice that they all hang out. Isn't it kind of weird how it's like... nice. Feels like you... I don't know. Okay, so Renji wants Ichigo to attend the Spirit Funeral Festival. Normally only captains are allowed to attend, but you're not an outsider regarding Captain Ukitake, so they said you should attend. He's not really an outsider regarding any of the captains, really, but... Ichigo is definitely not what I would consider an outsider anymore. Oh, he had Rukia vouching for him to go. Wow, first impressions. She looks really weird. Her hair's different. She has a side ponytail. I'm not sure about that. I don't know, it looks alright. I do like long hair Rukia. I think it works, but that's not what I was expecting at all. But it'll grow on me, I think. Oh my god, this must be Renji and Rukia's house. How weird. Looks like they got a nice place though, I reckon. Your face appears. Oh, okay. So they were like video calling, and Rukia's terrible with kind of technology, isn't she? Yeah. It's a different story if you can see faces. By the way, where's Orihime? Is she on this side? That really reminds me of, the old juice box Rukia. Apparently Orihime's doing the laundry. Right. We recently started having these things called TVs in Soul Society, and you can watch shows from... So far, this is mostly what I was expecting. It is quite slice of lifey, but I'm actually super alright with that. There's some kind of mystery element going on with Kazui, but I'm just so happy to see what everyone's up to. Apparently Urahara started making TVs after the war for some reason. Oh no, Urahara started helping out at the Research and Development Institute after the war, and a bunch of new devices have been invented. Oh, okay. That makes sense, because war generally spurs on innovation. Whoa! I'm not sure about Mayuri either. I kind of thought he was going to look a little bit weird based on the colour page, but I couldn't see him very well, but wow. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna do a major review later, but I'm just gonna give my immediate thoughts on Mayuri. I like this, his facial area. I think the Hayori might be a bit much, and the headpiece is very weird. I know Kubo loves Mayuri, and so do I, and he likes to go absolutely crazy with him as well. But I've always preferred it when he goes a bit crazy, but kind of keeps it subtle. Like Pharaoh Mayuri from Waco Mundo is like my favourite look. And then I also love the look from the start of the Thousand Year Blood War, but this is going to take some getting used to, I think. Also, didn't he... Actually, I said this as well. I said that he would have a different look in this chapter if he appeared. But I didn't necessarily get the timing right. Which means, so when did Mayuri change his look? Because he had a different look in 686 and 685, so I don't know. Anyway, why am I talking about Mayuri's look so much? Okay. So apparently Mayuri still hates Urahara, that's fair enough. But okay, apparently it's a hologram. There's an image coming out of this bug. You know what? I actually really like the Mayuri's actual face. The face and the head. It's kind of giving me old school Mayuri vibes. Like the fact, I don't know, it's weird. The fact that you can like see his chin. I know, as weird as that sounds. I feel like you haven't been able to for ages. So he says he has them all over Seirete. Speak of the Devil, 4th and 5th Division Barracks. Okay, Captain Isane. Oh yeah, Kione Isane's sister is now vice captain. We knew that in 685. And Hanataro's there as well. Shinji and... Well, that has to be Momo, although it's not a great picture of her. See, I actually really liked Momo's hair in 685, so I hope that hasn't changed. Is that supposed to be like jazz music behind Shinji? That's a really nice little detail. So Mayuri has a message for all vice captains. Ichika making her way home. Alright, so Ikaku apparently has had to leave, so there's clearly something going on with the vice captains. It's so weird. Although this is basically what I was saying I wanted to some degrees. Like, there's definitely a focus on the kids a bit, but also not like, it's not crazy. They're integrating pretty nicely, I would say, overall. And this is mostly what I wanted, is just to see them interacting, because they are important fixtures in our main characters' lives. So, okay. For the first stage of tonight's Soul Funeral Festival, preliminary ritual capture of the masked spirit. So, my guess, although I think it's probably pretty obvious, is that the vice captains have to catch the hollow to kill. Now, I can't be the only one who thinks that Genshiro Okikiba is one of the weirdest characters in this series at this point. Kubo, I don't know if he really likes this dude or what, he just keeps showing up. He does nothing every time. Omaida has a new look, it looks like. I think Soifon has a new look as well. She has a kind of... It's not a great picture, but she has a weird looking Hayori, I think. It's like a stitched together or something. Maida's definitely got a new look, though, I think. Which is actually kind of cool, because he was one of the only vice captains who didn't get a new look after the time skip. Oh, Captain Iba, have you guys seen Atao? Oh, we're going to find out the 7th Division vice captain. Nice, because we didn't know that at the end of the series. Okay. Inoffensive design. Oh, that's neat. Is he using sign language? That's cool. That's actually really cool. That's a really cool little character trait. I'm guessing he can't talk. And he controls animals or something? Yeah, I like him. Initial impressions. My immediate first impression is that he doesn't really fit the whole manly macho vibe of the 7th Division. Feels like Kubo wanted to maybe get some... Well, I don't know. I've not really seen a lot of him yet, but he looks like quite the stereotypical fan favourite character, and the 7th Division has historically missed out on a lot of that love. Hitsugaya. Figured we would probably see him at some point. Looks like he's sitting on a throne. I like we see Hitsugai's office quite a lot. Rangiku, looking basically exactly the same. One thing that's really cool about this so far that I think is quite understated is that we're actually seeing the different division barracks, like actually in the offices of the captains, which is not something we've really done. Mayuri just tried to blast Hisagi because he thought, because he thought he was saying merchandise, but it was actually Rangiku. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now all the vice captains plus Ichigo are in Karakura to get a hollow. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Vice captains capture a hollow for preparations, but there was a need for all these people to gather. If all the vice captains are here, does that mean we're going to see my boy Akon? So that is so weird. Like Renji asking Ichigo if he can go out for a drink. That's so... Oh, Ichigo's a translator. There we go. We got his job. I see now this, I love this. This is kind of the sort of thing we used to get, but also not really. There's an obvious change here. Ichigo is talking to them like an adult, like an equal, just chilling with these Shinigami, just chatting. That's Rindo, vice captain of Iwa-san's division. So his name is Rindo Atao, perhaps? Okay. Oh, there you go. He can't talk. Do you know sign language? No, sorry. He can read lips, so he understands what we're saying. That's a really cool little character trait. Oh, okay. She's ostentatious. I'm the vice captain of the 8th Division, Yayahara Yuyu. Not sure she's really going to be my kind of character. Just initially based off of very early first impressions. Renji says she's been influenced by what's referred to as a gyaru in the world of the living. I believe that's a kind of fashion style, I think. Makeup and stuff like that. Not really sure. But with the whole mini skirt and everything, she really does look to fit with Lisa's. I feel like Kyoraku would be very proud of what's become of the 8th Division. Oh, okay, so she's like taking a selfie with Ichigo, okay. I see what kind of character she is. You're the hero of the Great War. I've heard the rumours. Okay. Is Line? I'm guessing Line is some kind of social media. Doesn't really matter. Either way, Ichika is snuck there. There's a hell butterfly next to her. Seems a bit random. Oh, something bad is happening. That's an eye close up. That's never. Whoa, that's cool. Is that hollow? That's creepy. Look at his rib cage. Are they like massive hollow holes or not? That is an awesome monster design. Apparently no one can see it, though. Apart from Ichika. I wonder why she can see it. Whoa, it's attacking them. Renji just got smacked by this massive ribcage dude. You have to remember as well, like, this isn't the fake Karakura, so Renji has, like, literally just obliterated someone's house. Oh my god, this thing is going for... Oh, yeah. See, I kind of like that, because, like, Ichigo is, you know, on another... He must be on another level at this point, so he's just, like, obliterated this thing in one go. To be fair, I'm guessing Renji could have done the same thing, but he just got caught off guard. I'm guessing Ichigo can see it now as well. Unless they could always see it, and they just didn't know it was there? That seems a bit hard to believe, though. The ribs are kind of freaking me out, man. They look weird. That's creepy. This thing doesn't look like a hollow. Oh, no. Hisagi says it is a hollow. Oh, Omida does have a totally new look. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh. Oh. I think Kyone's just been wiped out on her first appearance as a vice captain. Yeah, Omida looks totally different. That's kind of weird. But these things that they do look like hollows. They've all got like chain tattoos on them though. Do they all have that? They do seem to. I'm just going to go back very quickly and see if the ribcagey guy had that as well. Oh yeah, he does on one of his rings. Some kind of new hollow, maybe. I mean, the situation got real very fast, I feel like. Kubo is doing some awesome stuff with Ikaku's facial expression. I just completely missed that. I went straight to the bit about with Ikaku, but there's something opening behind Renji. It looks like the mouth gate again that Kazui was doing weird stuff with. Oi, what is going on here? Oh, there's Kotsubaki. I'm guessing he's the 13th Division's vice captain after all. Atao is doing something cool. Is that his Shikai? Taka. He's written something on his blade and then activated Shikai. I wonder if that's because he can't talk. That's how he activates Shikai. He can't say its name, so he has to write it on the blade. You know what? First, we're still on the initial impressions. I like this guy. I think he looks really cool. This looks awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. He's just turned all these little bird talismans into actual birds. Oh, and they just rip the flesh off that hollow thing. Yeah, okay, I like Atao. I think he's cool. Oh, thinking of the 7th Division, though, makes me think we're not going to see Komamura. And then this is that Yu girl. I think that was her name. Seems to be wearing her badge on her like waist. On her lower back, I think. Okay, she's just... Is this her Shikai? They both use animal-related attacks. That looks like a bear. That's kind of giving me major Yoruichi vibes, using the claws, the cat claws, to summon some kind of beast, but I think that's a bear. That's pretty cool, though. Is that supposed to be her Shikai? Are her nails her Zanpakuto toe? I don't think so. That can't be right. She's doing something weird, though. Gao. Bringing her claws together. That's giving me major Kangdu vibes, that is, with his Shejin Zhao, or however it's pronounced. Either way, these guys are absolutely destroying these hollows, and they're not a huge dealio, I don't think. It feels like this is mostly being used to... Akon! I don't think anyone gets that excited about seeing Akon. I thought we'd see him. That's really cool seeing him standing there with the blood coming down. He looks really weird not wearing a lab coat. I wonder what that's all about. Is that just because he's out in the field, perhaps? Is he doing Kido, perhaps? I don't think this is his Zanpakuto. 33445588812366. Ron. Yeah, that's got to be a Kido. It almost kind of looks like a Shinigami, Quincy's Jinto. But I don't think it is. But that hollow just lost its legs. The gore, again, seems to be pretty crazy in this chapter. Like, very 1,000-year blood war arc. 7 times. Who is this? What's going on? Is this another new character? It's a Shinigami with a hoodie. Much like Kazui. Oh, no, it's not a new character. It's Kira. Okay, that's cool. Unexpected, but cool. Wabisuke doing its thing. Kira and Akon having a little chat. This is great. This is the sort of thing I wasn't expecting to get. Kira, why don't you quit your hobby of patrolling remote regions? It suits me, both remote regions and arriving late. Kira's really embracing the edgy side of being a zombie man. You know what? I wasn't expecting a hoodie, but I'll give it to him. He looks pretty cool. And you know what? This is the sort of thing as well that I'm really grateful for, and it's such a tiny thing, but like... Now we can say, canonically, that Kira actually shows up again after the Lil Barrow stuff. He actually has an appearance again. Closure. They're strange hollows, but it looks like we've got things under control. What happened to that mouth thing? Oh. Chains have just grabbed Renji's... Chains? Chains is very, like, Hellverse. Ooh. There are hell butterflies coming out of the mouth. Don't be in such a hurry, Abarai Renji. What is going on here? We are actually going to have some kind of a bad guy. I wanted to see your face on this auspicious day, so I went out of my way to come here. Okay, Renji knows this figure. Oh, I'm going to turn the page. Who could it be? Imagine if it was Master Masculine. No, I don't know why I said that. Let's have a look. What is going on? Alright, so okay. So Xyloporo has just come out of the mouth. Looking awesome, by the way. What is this? What is the deal here? There's like blood floating upwards from the sky. Half of his arm, one of his arms is like some blackened skeleton thing. That's giving me like major Respirar vibes. He looks really cool. He has the chains on here. Is this a Hell story? Because in the Hellverse manga chapter, Xyle was in Hell without a Niero. I did a whole video on it. I said I wanted to see your face, but that was just adulation. I don't see that scrawny Quincy and that mad scientist isn't here. I like that, that's cute. What's with your appearance? Are you dead? I mean, I'm pretty sure Renji knows that Xyloporo died. He was literally there. Oh yeah, I have fallen to hell. Is Kubo doing hell? Finally? Canon manga, we haven't seen hell since like what? Volume 3? Most people just kind of assumed he'd kind of forgotten about it. Hell, apart from the fourth movie, obviously, but I have so many questions already. Is the fourth movie now just going to be, I mean, it already was non-canon, but is the depiction of hell going to be completely decanonized? Also, there is no way this can be one chapter. I think I must be nearly getting there. You are unleashed from the yoke of a hollow, and your whole is moved outside of your body. That's really cool, so that's the big ring around him. Oh my god, that is amazing. Both hatred and pain, like tears, flow outside of your brain. He's just sprouted horns, in case you weren't convinced he came out of hell. You know what? He almost doesn't really look like Xyle. I think it would look more like him if you could see his pink hair, but it kind of looks like he does have a hollow hole in the centre of his chest. That is an amazing shot. Like, Kubo has not lost his touch for creating amazing character designs, man. What is going on here? Why is Xyloporo here? Why are we talking about hell? That's a very this whole thing is very Xyloporo. That's I was saying a minute ago, it doesn't really look like him. That does look like him. And he always had very exaggerated, like, mouth imagery. That is him. I'm asking you what that thing is. Not that you have to answer me, since the Warden of Hell is all-seeing. Oh my god. Now I'll start things off by killing your daughter. Damn, he looks absolutely insane. I mean, Xyloporo always did look insane. But, oh my god, Kubo... Yeah, you can tell, I feel like this is again what I was saying in my last video, you can tell he has like had the time to kind of just draw this how he wants to. So Xyle's come out of like a literal mouth in the ground, which is hell, and he's now flinging chains at Renji. This isn't what I was expecting when I said a slice of life chapter. This is more akin to what I actually wanted to see. Renji is getting full-on skewered. But Ichigo is here to save the day. Ichigo looking like a badass. As he should be, to be fair. He should be extraordinarily powerful. That artwork is so good. And obviously Zyle knows who Ichigo is, but Ichigo doesn't know who Zyle is. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I like the fact that they just didn't swap notes at all after the Urankar arc. Like Renji and Uryu didn't tell him, oh yeah, we fought the 8th Espada. He was this crazy scientist guy with pink hair. No, they just didn't say anything. I will say, like, I'm going to have to obviously read this again. I'm kind of, like, I'll be totally honest, a lot of it is, like, you know, but I think Zyle's look is awesome. Zyle Aparo was always not my favourite Espada, but he looks really cool here. And actually, him being here means that he appears in the Urankar arc, the Thousand Year Blood War arc, and now this special chapter as well. Kubo loved this guy. Okay, that's Ukitake's grave from 685. I love all the captains being gathered around it. That's really cool imagery. Does Rose have a tiny Haori? I'm not sure how I feel about that. A lot of these new design choices, I'm like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Feels kind of weird that we literally haven't really seen Kenpachi in this chapter so far. I say that because he's right there, but he hasn't really done anything. Okay, so the same blood stuff that came out of the ground when Zaya was there is now all over Seirete, apparently. I like how they're all kind of looking concerned, and Shinji doesn't look like he gives a crap really what's going on. It's cool to see Lisa a bit better as well. Soifon definitely has a slightly different design, I think. Oh, that's really cool. She's like grabbed one of the globules and she can like pull it out of the air. My boy Kyoraku. Some major stuff is going down. This is a Will-O-Wisp from hell. Will-O-Wisp. Shinji looks really cool there. I don't know why, he just does. Rose. Good to see her. So I think in like real life, well, not real life, but folklore, a Will-O-Wisp is like a light, a ghost light that guides someone to their death. Is that right? Could you all lend your ears to a single superstition? That's a cool picture of Kyoraku. I'm sorry, I know this is a long video. I did say it's a long chapter. Oh my god, there's a lot to unpack here. I can't believe we're actually seeing hell outside of the 4th movie. There is a word, Ray. Okay, there's a lot to read here, bear with me. I think it might be best if I actually read this out, perhaps. It's a unit of measurement that used to be utilised by nobles and is said to represent the concentration of Reiatsu that resides in Reishi. Okay, that makes sense. The average division member has a ray of grade 20. Vice captains vary between grade 5 and 4, and captains consist of grade 3 and higher. That kind of sounds like Kubo's like defining a method of ranking these guys by power. Or, you know, at least that by Reiatsu. Reiatsu density. A Soul Reaper's body is made up of Reishi, and when they die, their body turns into Reishi and returns to the Earth of the Soul Society. Wow, okay. I feel like it's the first ever time we've had a definitive, that's what happens when a Shinigami dies. Isn't it? I don't know if we ever thought about that before. I don't know. I feel like I always assumed they reincarnated, but I don't know. People classified as grade 3 and higher can't do that because their Reiatsu concentration is too high. What allows them to return is this ritual Soul Funeral Festival. That's what's taught at the Soul Reaper Academy. Right. This is the sort of thing I'll definitely have to go over again. Okay, so he's basically saying that captain level Shinigami cannot return to the Earth of Soul Society when they die. So what should we do? We can't allow Reishi that's too powerful to remain in Soul Society. The Soul Funeral Festival's real purpose is something else, and this is apparently the superstition. Deceased captains are sent down to hell. Holy crap. And that's obviously going to be true, because That seems to be where the story's going. That has enormous ramifications. Also, Zaya looks really cool when he's talking. Don't grieve, Kurosaki Ichigo. I like that Ichigo's fighting Zaya and Karakura Town. It's really cool. You should know that a price must be paid to gain strength. Souls that have lost a place to return to because of the immense power that they sought are saved by sending them down to hell. This is a huge twist. This is a serious shake-up to the world. So does that mean that characters like Gin and Tosen are in hell? Characters like the former Kenpachis? Yamamoto, Unohana, Ukitake? What the hell, excuse the pun, is going on here? Unbeknownst to them, the benevolent Soul Reapers have, with their own hands, been sending their comrades down to hell. Man, Kubo is going mental. Oh, I like that. That's a really nice panel of Rukia and Kyoraku. It's quite heavy. Like, this is bad. Kyoraku's like, I just realised right now that might be true. He's like, I've just realised at this very moment that like every captain I've ever known is probably in hell. The fact that I've appeared in front of all of you is decisive proof balance has been broken. The tremendous Reiatsu that was keeping the mouth of hell, okay, so that's the doorway. Aizen Sosuke disappeared, and right after Yuha Bark vanished, that's cool that they're doing a nod to Yuha, you guys sent tremendous Reiatsu down to hell one after another, and then the mouth of hell was oh my god. Holy crap, this is mental. So he's fully tying this into the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. This is a legit continuation. Is this going to carry on? So basically what Zyle is saying is, and we'll do all this in a proper review, this is really just rambling, but he's saying that the mouth of hell was being suppressed essentially by Aizen, who disappeared. Not sure what that's all about. I'm guessing they just mean him being in prison. And then Yuha Bark also disappeared, and then those massive Reiatsu were gone, and then after that they sent down 3 huge grade 3 or above Reiatsu, like Yamamoto at least must be grade 1. Yamamoto, Unohana, and today, obviously Ukitake is talking about. I like that they've got names. The founder of Gote, the Blade of Death. It's nice to see them mentioning Unohana again. Jesus! Oh my god, Zyle just got skewered properly by hell. That's one of those, what are they called? I can't remember. Starts with a K. The big arms that stab you with the blades. You've made an early arrival. Divine Vow. Ukitake Jushiro. That's Sogyo no Kotowari. The ritual is finished. You guys slaughtered those ghouls from hell. Yeah, they were still trying to get the... weren't the vice captains getting the hollows for the... But they're saying that was... But they're saying... Oh, I see. So that is the ritual, I guess, because Ukitake... That's a little bit confusing. Ukitake's grave is in Soul Society, so I don't really know. But that's at... Ukitake just sent out a massive Sogyo no Kotowari. Ukitake is in hell. Right in front of Ukitake Jushiro. Oh, the substitute Shinigami badge. Nice little Lost Agent reference. Now I will return, and you guys should think properly. Hell has always been nearby. There's no way you haven't noticed. Haven't you ever wondered why the butterflies that guys have hell in their name? I can't believe Kubo's doing hell again. This is new canon material. Saying that the butterflies have hell in their name has actually always been a reference to hell is a very Kubo thing to do. And then it ends with Kazui. New breathes from hell. Howl from the jaws of hell arc. And the story unfolds. That's it. That's the end. But we have that's a new arc. There's a hell arc. Kazui looking at some hell butterflies, and that's the end. He's doing something with hell then, because he opened a mouth earlier on. Wow. Alright, that's it for the live reaction. We're basically done. I think we're done. I don't really know what to say. Like I said I was expecting a slice of life chapter. Instead, we get the start of a brand new arc about hell, where the 8th Espada shows up. And the captains are in hell. Ukitake's blade came out and stabbed Zyle. I'm just scrolling through pages. Zyle's design is incredible. Yeah, I'm going to condense my thoughts, I think, and smash out that review in time for the official release on Viz. But that's it for this video, guys. It's already gone on long enough. I apologise for that, but I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. I loved reading a new chapter of Bleach after so long. I can't believe it. And Kubo seems to want to carry on again. He's back. The madman's back. And we've got stuff to talk about. Zyle is back for yet another arc. This could be really dark, though. If the captains now look like Zyle, like twisted and monstrous with horns and stuff, and this could be how we see Ukitake's Bankai. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's just leave it there. Let's leave it there. Man, I literally, like I said, I came in through the door and I pretty much started doing this. Alright. I will be back, of course, like I said, probably on Monday around then for the full review of this brand new chapter of Bleach. I'm a little disappointed it's not chapter 687. That would have been awesome, but I will take it. This is what I said in my last video. I want that volume to put there, and we might get that. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the new Bleach chapter. That's basically it. Let me know what you think of the new Bleach chapter. Did you enjoy it? How could you not? Where do you think the story is going? All of that sort of thing. And I'll see you back here for the full review. I think that's basically it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. I didn't even mention any of that. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button. We're very near 75,000. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. I'll see you then.